It was a sleepy Thursday morning when we pulled up to Virginia Whitesell's white country-style home in the heart of Brownsburg, Virginia. Brownsburg was established in 1793 as an agricultural-based area, and has remained so ever since. Along with Rockbridge Baths and Rafine, Brownsburg is one of the many small communities located along Hayes Creek. Mrs. Whitesell was born on a farm in nearby Busselburg during the 20s. As one of 4 girls in the family, she spent little time doing day-to-day farm chores. Instead, she mainly helped her father with his second job as a mail carrier. Mrs. Whitesell recalled the many animals her family kept on the farm, including pigs, lambs, and cows, but her favorite was, as any young girl's, the horses. Outside the home, she attended Brownsburg Academy, where she was a member of the school's last graduating class, a total of 20 students. There, she was a member of the women's basketball team. While attending a men's basketball game, a young player asked her to hold his high school ring. Little did she know, this was the man she would be married to for 67 years. The two instantly hit it off and were married as soon as they graduated. While she mainly took care of things at home, he started his career as the local undertaker. This was the first of many jobs for Mr. Whitesell. He also served as a bus driver and finally the postmaster of the community for 30 years. Like many people in the town, the Whitesells and their now 2 sons moved away for a brief time, but returned to the quaint neighborhood in which they had grown up. Because Mr. Whitesell was the newly appointed postmaster, the family needed to be close to the mail. For this reason, they added a small store onto the side of their downtown home. There, they not only housed the community mail, but also sold a variety of necessities and goods. A favorite memory Miss Whitesell shared with us was of the young kids begging her to sell ice cream during the hot summer months. Now that the Whitesell family has grown, many, if not all of them, still live in the area. Although the Whitesells still reside in their downtown home, the store attached to their house closed in the early 80s. One of their sons continues to maintain the farm where Mrs. Whitesell grew up. And though their health has deteriorated, 2 of Mrs. Whitesell's sisters also own farms, now maintained by their sons. While most of the farms still remain in the hands of the original families that owned them, the look of the farms themselves has changed. Instead of a variety of animals, most farms today raise solely cattle. In addition, many of the farms have grown larger than the farms of Mrs. Whitesell's youth. As the interview came to a close, Mrs. Whitesell shared with us pictures of great-grandchildren, old newspaper clippings, and finally, a gracious hug. As we left the house, we had a better understanding of the peaceful, relaxed nature of life in Brownsburg, Virginia.